Hello again. It's me. It's that Damon List. Yeah, you can't really do the DP thing. Okay. And now to WrestleMania 34, or as I call it, one unterminable, one unending WrestleMania. One of the most boring WrestleMania, not the worst, one of the most boring WrestleMania there was. And I gotta start with the Hall of Famer. I would start Goldberg would still be the Hall of Famer, the headliner of that one class. You have Mark Henry, we have Jeff Jarrett, Dudley's Ivory. And what I would add would be the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette would be inducted in that Hall of Fame class. Uh, you would have Magnum TA and you have Cyndi Lauper. So that's basically the Hall of Fame class. Night one for the 32 men Andre Giant Battle Royal, you have Elias wins and decides to get added to the IC title match the next night. For the Cruiserweight title, Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali, keep it the same way as real life. Cedric Alexander wins. U.S. title match. In a scramble match, you have Randy Orton defending against Bobby Roode, against Jinder Mahal, against Rusev, against Jeff Hardy. Jinder Mahal only kept the title for like 2 weeks. So when I have just straight up have Jeff Hardy win the U.S. title, Randy Orton challenges him at Backlash, loses it, and this is when Randy Orton goes back heel afterwards. In the fourth match of the night, not in real life, Charlotte Flair defends the title, the SmackDown Women's title, against the first ever Women's Rumble winner, Asuka. And unlike in real life, I like Asuka's undefeated streak to continue WrestleMania because I damn well want Asuka to actually have one WrestleMania win. And she makes Charlotte Flair tap out to Asuka lock. Again, it would be a it wouldn't be a close match, and it wouldn't be like the first time she locks in the submission at the Charlotte Flair taps. That'd be like the sixth match, sixth time, and it takes like Brett versus Backlund. With like 1 or 2 minutes, she's in the room, but she's in the finisher. She's in the Asuka lock for like 2 minutes. It would lead to like she tries to do the Bret Hart WrestleMania 8 counter or the Summer Survivor Series 996 counter, like try to roll out using a corner. But in a surprise twist to that, Asuka also rolls, does the backward roll, keeping the hold on and pushing her feet against the rope. So she basically they're both transported back to the middle of the ring. And from that, Charlotte Flair struggles. She doesn't tap on immediately. She tries to go out. She tries to basically like move around. Doesn't work. She tries to move around, but it's like she still kept. Takes like a minute and a half or 2 minutes for her to tap out and for Asuka to win the title. Then you have Kurt Angle versus Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie. She could basically say Stephanie said, "Hey, last time Rock beat Triple H, she will say by nefarious means, but Angle, you're no Rock." Like basically getting at Angle's pride because Angle was retired at that point. It's basically Angle's brought back, and Angle face against Triple H and Stephanie. Angle takes out Triple H with an Angle slam and ankle lock. Rousey makes Stephanie tap out, and we never see Stephanie wrestle ever again. And honestly, we don't see her again until her Hall of Fame speech. And that's it. Okay? Then, for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, you have the Usos against New Day because the Bludgeon Brothers versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. You still have the Bludgeon Brother win, but they could pin, like, I don't know, could pin Chad Gable. And for the WWE title in the Night 1 main event, AJ Styles against Shinsuke Nakamura. I still have AJ win because Shinsuke Nakamura, I felt like I don't know. I think he's kind of overrated. It's all knee offenses, and honestly, in WWE, felt like he's just okay. Maybe New Japan match it was pretty good, but again, then I thought it was pretty good, never excellent. So I have AJ Styles win. Shinsuke can turn heel. Who cares? Night two, fatal four-way for the IC title. Miz against Seth Rollins against Elias, the Battle Royal winner, and Finn Balor. Seth Rollins wins the title. Then you have a women's battle royal for the women's title shot later on that night. You can have Bayley or Naomi wins, and since in this case they have to challenge for the Raw Women's title, which is basically the official women's title there. Then you have Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. Whichever wins, I could have Bray Wyatt win, and basically leads up to still Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt teaming up afterwards. You have Daniel Bryan teaming up with John Cena against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Cena and Bryan win by doing basically the STF and label lock on Sami Zayn who taps out. Then a triple threat women's title match. Alexa Bliss defends against Nia Jax and Bayley, whoever wins. And my solution will have to be Alexa Bliss, Naomi Bolin top rope, Nia Jax catch them both in a someone drop, put him on in someone drop position and drops the ground and pins Alexa Bliss only to win the title. Then in the pre-ultimate match, you have the Bar taking on Braun Strowman and Nicholas. Braun Strowman and Nicholas win the tag titles like in real life. Now, I might be one of the world's biggest Braun Strowman fan, so that's why I nearly put him in the main event, but I didn't want him to lose, so I have him basically win the Money in the Bank match in 2018 like in real life, and he cashes in at SummerSlam successfully. He cashed in for the Universal title against the winner of Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, which is finally you have to have Roman Reigns win the title. So I have him winning at WrestleMania 34, regardless of the crowd reaction. He wins the title. You end WrestleMania that way. At the very worst, I have like Braun Strowman faces off against him. That's it. And yeah, that's how I would end WrestleMania 34. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Catch you guys later. Peace.